I have cool flyers that flyers. So I've heard Alex Ramosi say this a bunch. It's like you're probably doing the right thing. You just aren't doing enough, and you aren't doing it for long enough. So I texted Joey. I was like, "Yo, how many flyers did you send out? Let me see your flyers. This, that, that." He sent them to me, and I looked at them, and I was like, "All right, cool." So I went and got a graphic designer for Fiverr. I paid him like $65. He made me a beautiful flyer, and I'm gonna take 2,500 of them probably over the course of 3 days. I'm just gonna put them in mailboxes, and out of 2,500, I'm bound to get one job, and one job would cover everything and just like make so much profit that totally worth it. And what I learned from Joey and Truman's business ventures, let's say, is it's very expensive to be cheap. Think about it. You put in all that time, all that effort, but you were like, oh, I don't want to spend extra $500 getting the proper equipment. What did that cost you in product? You know the answer. So that's why I decided to get pay, like a professional $60 to do it, which isn't that much, but he's from Bangladesh. I just fed his family for like a month. I'm playing. But yeah, so I paid him. It looks great. I'm gonna print them out on like nice paper. It's double-sided. One side, it says, Gunga redecorating, cabinet refinishing, summer special, affordable, quick, flawless, modernize your home, call this number, free estimates with before and after pictures on both sides. And then on the back, I put like some testimonies of past jobs where it's like, oh yeah, Farhad did great work, this, that, I had no problem leaving him in my house. And man, I actually think it's gonna work super duper well. So I'm excited for that, but the thing is I have to wait until I come back from Abu Dhabi, Philippines, and Thailand to do it. So it's like I'm just sitting here like itching to do this. But I just have to wait. No problem though, because everything always works out. And if you're wondering how, just go read like Transurfing Reality and Mastery. And what else should you read? Honestly, those two books can just carry you across life. Like, dude, Transurfing Reality is so good. It like teaches you, if you believe this stuff, because you can read the book and be like, this is nonsense. Like where's the proof? Where's this? Where's that? But I feel like it's just more beneficial to just believe it. And plus, like I've seen like Iman Ghatzi, he was like, yeah, like one of the best books I've ever read was Transurfing Reality, and he's worth like $100 million. So the fuck do I know? You can't be arrogant in all this. You have to be a student. Some people can look at the way I like talk and stuff and just be like, this dude thinks he knows everything. But the thing is, not at all. I'll buy mentorship programs for 5 figures. I'll just constantly be reading books. I'll constantly be listening to podcasts because I understand that you have to be a student. You can't think you know everything. People who know everything, they don't really get anywhere. That's why like a lot of really smart people, they don't become successful because they're like, oh, I already know everything. So they're not in that like student mindset. So I'll say I'm like king of the world and all that, but I'll also just, get mentorships, read tons of books, and yeah, so go read Transurfing Reality. Iman Ghatzi said it. He's rich, you're not, I'm not. So fuck do you know? What do I know? What does anyone know? He knows well. And it's like 700 pages too. It's awesome though. Some concepts are like how like the universe needs balance. If you want something super duper badly, you're not gonna get it because equal and opposite forces. That's like Newton's something law or whatever. And if you really don't want something to happen, it's probably also gonna happen because you're putting too much attention towards it. So like it teaches you that. It teaches you to be indifferent to things. So like if you can't think about failure, just be indifferent to it. You can't actively be like, oh, I don't think about that at all, or like I do super think about that, because you're on both sides. You need to just be in the middle, be indifferent, and it teaches you how to want without desiring. Like if I'm like, oh, like I want a lot of money and I constantly think about it all day, every day, like, oh really, this has to happen. that's not going to work because you're putting too much attention towards it. So it's like an idea from the book. It's like you need to learn how to want without desiring. And it goes into how to do that. And it's hard because for me, I'm the type, I'm literally daydream all day. It's like I just like roam through life just daydreaming all day. So it's kind of like I need to tune that down or make it so I don't like desire it like super duper like a lot, like tons, but I just want it. And that may not make sense. And I'm only maybe a fifth of the way through the book. I'm on chapter 7 out of 26. It's like it's fourth and like a little bit. But yeah, read that. And I can tell you to read that. I'll be like, bro, you can have anything you ever want. You just have to read this book. And you have to read Transurfing Reality. And some people just don't do it. I'm like, okay, whatever. It's weird. Like, you can take the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. But I don't know why. Like, why won't you drink, you know? Like, what the fuck? What better stuff do you have to do? I think about that with myself. It's like, what better things do I have to do? I have youth, and I'm like lucky to like live where I live, you know, like I'm in America, I know English, yada yada yada. It's like, why wouldn't you do that, you know? But I don't know, some people just have different life goals. Good for them. I don't really care, honestly. Yeah, that's all for today's video. I don't know how long this is, but this is gonna take a while to upload.